Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Justin. Welcome back to my pit lane garage. Today we have yet another exhaust video for my 2017 Subaru BRZ. I am hoping that the third time is a charm. This is going to be the third exhaust system on my 2017 BRZ. You might remember my last exhaust was the Tanabe Concept G. It was a single exit exhaust. This was a very good exhaust system. I loved it. It was under 20 pounds. The only problem was that it was really loud when you have a catless header and a high flow cat mid-pipe. The consequence was I was breaking the sound limits at various autocross sites, specifically in Lincoln, Nebraska, where they have the Solo Nationals and the Spring Nationals, pretty important events. And breaking sound is one thing you do not want to have to worry about when you're trying to focus on your racing. So what's in the box this time? We picked up a Blitz NUR VSR model exhaust. This is a dual exit exhaust with fancy titanium tips, so I'm looking forward to getting this thing opened up. So what we're gonna do is unbox this bad boy, show you what it looks like, get it weighed, then we'll get the BRZ up on the quick jack, swap out the exhaust real quick, and then of course we're gonna fire this thing up, give it some idle revs, let you guys know what this thing sounds like. Alright everybody, so what is in the box? This is a Blitz NurSpec VSR exhaust system. It's a dual exit exhaust. As you can see, it has a full-size muffler in the back. It comes with the entire muffler section, or the axle back exhaust portion. It comes with the mid-pipe section with a rather large and obnoxious looking resonator. And of course, we've got the gasket, the nuts and the bolts to tie things together.
And we'll go ahead and take a closer look at the exhaust. Pretty typical flanges and welds on this exhaust. Not the greatest welds that I've ever seen, but they are good enough to get the job done. And again, how about that resonator? That thing is humongous. The larger the resonator, of course, the quieter the sound. And this resonator has a nice Blitz engraved logo on it. The piping throughout the exhaust is pretty good. Nice bends, no kinks or crinks in the piping itself. The muffler section also very large on this exhaust, but put together nicely with 4 exhaust hangers, just like the stock muffler can. Taking a look at the best part of the exhaust system, in my opinion, the blued titanium tips on the exhaust. I opted for the upgraded tips just because I think they look awesome. It'll match the blue color of the car nicely, and they're engraved with the NurSpec logo on the side of the tips as well.
Alright guys, let's see how much this thing weighs. The reigning champ is the Tanabe Concept G, coming in at just under 20 pounds. So let's see how this Blitz NurSpec VSR weighs in. So first up we have our mid-pipe here with the monster resonator. We're going to see what this thing weighs in at. So we have 12.8 pounds. The 12.8 was pretty consistent. I was getting about 12.6 to 12.8 for about half a dozen weighing attempts on the mid-pipe here. Now we'll bring in the full-size muffler, see how much this guy weighs. So we got 22.2 pounds. It's pretty consistent with what I've been weighing it in at. Alright, so we got 12.8 pounds for that mid-pipe, 22.2 pounds for that big muffler in the rear of the car. So we're adding about 15 pounds total over the Tanabe Concept G, with 35 pounds for this guy and roughly 19 to 20 pounds for the Tanabe Concept G. So the weight savings perfectionist in me is shaking inside just a little bit, but in the big picture it probably won't be that big of a deal adding 15 pounds of weight to the car. Alright, so I'm anxious to get this thing on the car and hear what it sounds like. I know you guys are too. So we're going to jack up the BRZ, swap out the exhaust real quick, and then finally get to starting this thing up. There we go, everybody. The Blitz Norspec VSR dual exit exhaust is installed. Pretty simple. The installation on these cars is pretty straightforward. Just make sure to follow your Japanese instructions very closely. Let's take a closer look at this thing. Alright everybody, I am pumped. The exhaust is on. It looks good. The blue titanium tips match the car really well. And we've got just enough light here to get this thing off the quick jack down onto the ground so we can start it up and get some exhaust sounds for you. Alright everybody, there you go, exhaust sounds from the Blitz Norspec VSR dual exit exhaust system. Clearly this exhaust is a lot quieter than the Tanabe Concept G that I've had on there before, but it does sound pretty dang good in my opinion. I didn't include any interior sounds this time just because of the quietness of the exhaust. Once I get some free time here or at a race event, you'll definitely be able to hear the in-cabin sound a good bit better. So we're gonna wrap this one up. Thanks again everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this exhaust down below in the comments. Let me know what you think of the sound, of the looks. I think it looks great. So keep an eye out for more videos coming up, everybody. Stay fast, I'm checking out. We'll talk to you all next time.